Okay. I don't know what the heck happened to the video for part two, but this is about the third time I had to do it. On the computer while I was trying to do it, because I screen record the phone computer, then screen record the phone. Um, it cut off. And then, while I was doing it a few minutes ago, try to talk about what I was going to be doing, the video stopped. I'm not quite sure if I accidentally pressed on the record button at the top left hand corner where you see the red for the time or whatever. We're actually on Leonardo AI. We're on the phone app. So hopefully this video goes through. If not, it's going to be one hell of a quick one because I'm not quite certain what had happened. So yeah. I should actually do this image. Let me see how this looks. High, smooth, refine, hit, and this is one of the original ones. Watch part one to understand why I was using these pictures in the first place to generate a different type of image and everything. But I was doing a part one of show you guys how to use the iPhone app on Leonardo AI. Okay, it's different. And the reason why I said it's different because when I go to the one I do like the most, this one, especially called low smooth, medium smooth, and high smooth, it changed the image up completely to what this originally was. That's just what I went on here and thought what it would do the same thing. But not really. And I didn't really mention as to why you guys might probably wondering why the skull is like this. It's actually a sugar skull. And so this sugar skull actually comes from a generation. I'm not quite sure if it's on this profile or my second profile or my main profile. I have two Leonardo accounts. One for business and other one's for personal use, but I actually have both of them to be for business because I could go through a whole lot of tokens. Then again, we watched other videos, you guys can kind of see how many tokens I still had left over before that we change it around. Let me see. Okay, we're getting close. Okay, that's part of the video I was doing for the sugar skull thing. Go past that one. Damn, it is on another account. I'm like, is it on here? It's not on this account. I should do Fight Club and see how that was going to be. Dang it. I don't really want to switch accounts because this account I'm actually using for videos. So I don't want to switch it to anything else. Dang nabbit. Alright. Screw it. We'll just... Or you know what? Did I even save the image? Let me scroll past. Let me see. Sugar skull. Bam. There we go. So the one we seen the skull picture not too long ago, this is the original image of it. It comes from a video that I had did and I think I might have it on here. Well, these are the little 3-minute videos. The Dia des los Muertos, I think that's how you pronounce it. Day of the Skull. And I actually created a track for the video called Una Memoria, which you guys can find off all major music streaming sites. It's instrumental. So I ain't doing no singing, doing no rapping. Matter of fact, can I play this right in the background? That's what the video sounds like. Actually, the video is right here. So let's go ahead and play that real quick before we jump into the Leonardo thing. Because I want to show you guys how you can actually use your AI generated image. This is AI generated. It's not a real person. It's AI generated. And this is the actual video that I used using Pika Labs, which you can use off of Discord. This is the actual video of it with the music.
Paint you a visual.
Then we'll jump into the Leonardo thing.
I remember the facilities in there. A Dia de los Muertos. I remember seeing the colorful things. My name is Isabella. And I was trying to search for the sugar skull. In my youth, festivities was fun. The skull I searched for was missing. Mariachi bands singing within the streets. Everybody having fun, grooving to the sound of the music. Just celebrating the Day of the Dead. Those that pass over, that's a celebration. As the streets is filled with singers. Folks, just having a good time. Great times where the world was so much different than what it is today. I remember going through the facilities, trying to find a particular sugar skull. Thinking that I might find it. So, went on little grand adventures to try. And I remember what my abuela had told me. But as I got older, I started to understand what it represents. And I have found the skull. Now I'm grandmother in my own right. Actually, in abuela. I teach my granddaughter the same thing. And get a tradition going. So most definitely, these are wonderful memories.
Now it's edited off a CapCut, so we go to the actual song and everything. It sounds totally different from what we had did. And it's not one to play. Actually, it is play, but it's not playing in the background because the screen recording. So, just like you heard from here and everything. I told you guys in part one of the video, your bro is a music producer. Other than that, that's where that skull came from inspiration for the video that we're doing right now. So, we go all the way back to the top, scroll past other pictures and everything else like that we've been generating a lot. That came from the original sugar skull that I showed you guys in the video. Now, this is the inspiration for the Android web version of doing the video and everything. And it gave some dope colorations with this as well too. For this video, I said we'll get up from Diffusion XL because I was using the image, which is this right here. I kept the full strength as well and kept the C number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out away from the XL that Leonardo has. And what we're going to do, ladies and gents, we're going to actually, yeah, that's it. That's it. We'll do anime. I did. We hit anime pastel. And that's for the fine tune. So what I'm going to do is turn on the prompt magic, put on version 3, put on raw mode. I'm going to keep the higher strength the way that it is. Let me just make sure everything's cool. I'm going to put the dimensions back to 9.16. I still got my same image to image, but I'm going to put the control strength to be around 55. That's supposed to be in 90. Keep the C number. And on the, let me see. Okay, cool. For the dimensions, cool. So on the iPhone, even the iPad versions, you can use different generations. So what I'm going to do for this particular image, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to use Inferno as my Laura or as my element. And I'm going to blend it with, actually I'm going to with the Toxic. Hit confirm. And I'm going to bring my weight down to around 50. If you guys want to know how to do the weights and what they actually represent, I highly suggest you take a look. I believe at the iPad videos. Either, iPad video part 2 or part 3, one of the two. And as well, the laptop videos of, I think it's part 6 and part 5 and part 6. Not 100% sure. Let me see for the style, because you don't have vibrate on here, so go put this to creative. 4 images, same prompt we used in part 1 in the video. I'm going to hit generate. I want to see if we get something similar to what we have for this, because the reason why I'm doing 9-16 because I'm going to this my phone background. As you guys can see, with that little eye right there that's open, you guys are able to download these. But with the eye that's with the X across, well, the line across it, you're not able to get none of these. Sorry. Y'all might try to do the different C number anyway, so who cares? Okay, so I'm not really feeling these. Well, it is an anime creative process, but look at the person in the eye. So let's try something else. Okay, let's come up from Anime Pastel and let's put it in the photo rail. Photo rail, so got my same thing, medium. Oh, you know what? And because also they use Toxic Punk, that's the reason why as well too. But what I'm going to actually do is see will still keep the same. Actually, let's put the strength towards around 67. Let's hit generate. I'm gonna keep the same preset of the Toxic Punk and the Inferno. It gave more of the Infernalness though. The Inferno will be the flames and stuff like that in the background. That'll be nice. You guys can have these. You just can't have these. Okay. You can snatch up these right here. You just can't get these. Whenever I do my videos, I try to be nice with you guys. Oh, this is very unique. This made it look like the original one that we have on here, which is this one. If I go to the refiner of high, smooth, and medium smooth, it looks like that. I'm going to actually make this into an actual canvas. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. And you know what? I want to high smooth this. I want to see what it get. Jump out. And I want to do this one because of the person that's right there at the top. And you can also zoom in a little bit. We don't click on the image. So we click on the image. Okay, you can still zoom in with the original, because once you kind of do like the little upscale thingy, sometimes you have to zoom in to see the quality and different stuff, and other times you're not able to see it. Go back. High smooth actually made it look very interesting. I like the smoky elements that it gave with it and whatnot. Like, I'm wondering if there's a distant universe that actually looks something like this, with the suns in the middle and you just got all these different universes in the back, but it's a whole lot of smoke barrier. I'm gonna keep this one. I like the way that came out. High smooth, let's see, original with the person. High smooth, I thought I was gonna add more to it. Yeah, it's like smoky, but it's almost like silky as well too. So for those that are artists, whatever, like I said before, you use AI generated art, man, you can get inspiration. Like if you use Photoshop or whatever, you can actually print this out, repaint it, or get inspiration, try to mimic the same image, and do something that's very unique. Cause the skull right here look like rocks, or look like cotton balls or something in the teeth. Actually, this one came out pretty good, and this is a photo real one, right? Photo real cinematic. Okay, cool. This came out pretty good. So since you're on photo real, let's go ahead and hit vibrant, because vibrant is on here, and the original picture was a vibrant picture. So I'm gonna do the same thing, 9-16, and I'm keeping these. You guys can have these, but you can't have these. Look, y'all can have these right here. You can't have this. You can have this. You can't have this. And how these gonna come out, we'll see in less than a few minutes. Part 3 in the video, we're gonna do a whole different generational prompt. Okay, so for vibrant, let me see. It did change it up. And it did give some realty, like made much more alien like. I mean, it's the same what you call it, image to image that we had to use in here for the strength, the INIT, the int strength, which is 67. So of course, go have it still look the same per se, and you know, regards to different things. So we used a different preset. As opposed to cinematic, we had to use vibrant, so it brought out more colors. Like this, you can see how it brought it out, but this one, it brought out way more. Actually, if I go back to this one, yeah, because if you take a look at it closely, you see the little smokiness and everything. But if you go on here, you see like the little lines. I would say like the branches. Let's use Loki for example, like the branches of the TVA, but the branches of different realities, the little dots and everything. Let's go ahead and high smooth this one as well and see what we get. And damn, I can't believe it was almost 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We've been making music since around. I actually like the original one of this one better compared to where it says. It made it smoky like the other one. So it took away the other elements because the original wasn't bad. The original actually was more out of worldly. And I'm going to go ahead and crisp this. Probably going to put this into a little competition today or one of the AI artwork things on Twitter that shows, you know, what creations you created for the day. And I think this going to be one of the ones I'm going to push out. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one. I'm seeing a whole lot of inspirations, different color blending I can use for my actual hand draw inspirations. All right, so that's is part 2. Part 3, what we're going to do is we're going, and I can't use these elements, so I'm going to have to remove them because they're not working with Vision XL. I think Leonardo is working on that as well too, to where you can use those elements on here, and when they do that, it's going to be dope. So when we come back, we're going to use Base XL for the next video, and I'm going to keep it on photography, and we're going to use a different prompt. So with that, stay tuned, ladies and gents, to part 3 of beginning Leonardo AI on the iPhone app.